Hi everyone, and welcome to This One's Plan with me. I hope you're all doing well. So we're starting off as always with our monthly calendar. The setup is quite similar to every month. It's on one page, 3x5 boxes with a couple little tweaks this month. So I decided to go with a fall theme. This month I was inspired by a spread by Sunshine Journals. I will have the Instagram linked below. And they did a Gilmore Girls theme. And I kind of just like the gazebo, and I wanted to do something fall this month since I haven't done it yet. And so I decided to do my interpretation of it. My interpretation of her gazebo. Would you call this a pavilion? Unsure. You guys let me know in the comments. But yeah, I actually took a lot of time drawing this because I wanted to make sure it looked as proportional and even as possible. So you'll see me drawing with a ruler to get those straight edges. I mean, you guys know that's kind of my style. I'm not very good at doing straight lines. I have quite a wobbly hand, and so I just like to use the ruler to get a kind of cleaner look. Since, my handwriting can be quite messy and my natural lines are quite curved. But yeah, as you can see here, I'm just kind of tracing through everything, trying to make sure I trace the right details and whatnot. Some of it is freehanded, some of it was with the ruler. I'm kind of just going with what I think will be the easiest way to trace it all over again. This project actually took me 2 days to film because I was quite tired after tracing out everything and coloring things in. So you'll see I'll do this in 2 days, which is totally fine. I think you should take your time when you set up your journals. There's no rush to do it all at once. Just take your time, enjoy the process. So I decided to follow a similar color scheme to Sunshine Journals, and they did like gray and whites and oranges. And so I did something similar with gray roofs and gray accents on the gazebo itself, and then different shades of oranges and yellows and a little red for the leaves and the decorations on the gazebo and the pumpkins. Yeah, I thought it was cute, very festive, especially since I haven't really done that many fall things so far. This month you'll be proud of me because I decided to doodle on pages that aren't the cover page. So I have little pumpkins and a stack of hay on the monthly calendar as well, and leaves all over the pages. Yeah, I'm just coloring everything in, pretty standard, trying to do variations of oranges and reds and stuff like that because, leaves really do change colors. I was thinking about adding green leaves, but I decided against it because I use green so much anyways. I need to focus on some other colors. Yeah, I think for me the most challenging part was the process of figuring out how to translate haystack into a 2D object. So I tried to make little notches everywhere, as you can see in the video, of a bunch of different colors that I had, so that way it kind of gives a texture of hay. I don't know if I did a great job. You guys can let me know. And then for the days of the month, I put little orange dots and then wrote down the date instead of the normal bar that I use. I don't know if you guys can tell by the lighting, but it's a new day. So I decided to add more leaves around the entire page because the top half felt kind of blank. And also, you know me, I can't help it. I love to add more and more. My leaves aren't anything special, nor are my pumpkins. I think other people have better drawings of the leaves and pumpkins, but these were just like the easiest shapes for me to do. And then I guess final step for this page would be to add a little bit more gray onto the gazebo because I thought it was kind of a little bit too white, and I wanted something to make the pumpkins and the hay bale pop a little bit, so adding a gray background would do just that. And yeah, that is the cover page and the monthly calendar. So on to the next page. So we have the habit tracker, and instead of an expense page, I did a spending page. Well, look at me changing things up. So I decided not to do a monthly or a mood tracker this month because, you know, given the election happening, I feel like November is going to be even crazier, and I just feel like my mood's going to be all over the place. Therefore, I don't want to track it. And also, especially if like the outcome isn't what I want, I'm going to be disappointed and upset for like a week, and that, yeah, I just don't need to document it. You know, I'm already experiencing it. So instead I did eight habits to track, and I set them up a little bit different. Instead of the calendars, I decided to do the long bars, which I see people do all the time. And since it's an even month, I decided to take advantage of it. Oh, by even month, I mean like even number of days, 30 days. But yeah, so we'll see how that goes. I added 2 new habits, sleeping 8 hours, which is going to be difficult because the past 2 months I've been tracking my sleeping, and I've seen that I don't sleep as much as I thought I did. I sleep 6 or 7 hours pretty much every night, and I should be sleeping 8. So I'm going to try and make that a priority this month. And then I added little doodles like I did on the other 2 pages. So, you know, we're keeping with the pumpkin theme, we're keeping with the hay barrel, and I also added a little bucket of apples. Red apples. Even though red delicious apples are like my least favorite apples, I really don't like them. I prefer a more tart apple, but you know, they fit with the color scheme, therefore they're making an appearance. But yeah, I think it's cute. I love the little doodles. I feel like this month's entire spread is just so cute. It had no business being this cute, but here it is. Alright, onto the spending page. It's literally set up the same exact way as my expense sheets, except instead of expenses on the top, it says spending. I'm trying, guys. You know, some things it's like, I really perfected this and it works so good and it's just enough room and I love it. And so it's gonna stay that way. Sorry. But yeah, this month will probably be pretty spending heavy because, you know, Black Friday and trying to get the holiday gifts all ready. I try to get them all done in November, so that way I'm just straight up chilling in December. So there'll be a lot of spending on here. Hopefully not too much. And then I decided the rectangles needed little squares inside of them. So I went through and put those in, and I think, it looks so cute. How fall. You know, whenever you do a really cute spread, it like makes you want to use your bullet journal even more because you just want to look at it and admire your own artwork. and that's great because then you actually use it, which is perfect. So that's why you should try and aim for a good looking spread. There's my tip of the month. So for the weekly spreads, I am doing the same exact thing as I did last month because that's how much space I have. And then also it just worked out really nice. I had enough room to put on my tasks for the weeks and enough to add like a little weekly update of the current news and what's going on in the world. And then instead of adding like a rectangle or a little circle to put in the days of that week, I decided to make little pumpkins to tie in the whole theme, and they look really cute. This is the final flip through, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one's theme. I hope it gave you very heavy fall vibes and maybe inspired you to do something fall-esque with your theme. If you guys liked it, subscribe, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye.